This is the introduction video to the 1L Readmission Academic Training Camp. Now, I've made numerous of videos dealing with mental and emotions and how you can take competitive losing as an advantage and upside to where we are right now and to the long term of our legal career and how we're going to make the best lawyers even in this academic dismissal period. That this is the ultimate training ground to be the best of the best. My greater intuition. But during this series, I'm going to touch on how I improved academically, because that's why we got dismissed from our law school, and that's all that matters. When we go back to law school, they want to know, can we sustain our performance, our results from 1L year, 2L year, 3L year, and beyond? And I've done just that. I've came up with a new approach, new strategy, a whole new way of doing things. I got academically dismissed in spring 2017, and throughout summer 2017, I took time to just try to figure out what it was, why I was off academically. I took inspiration from competitive sports. One in particular, Hard Knocks, which comes on HBO, and it's a series where an NFL team goes behind the scenes of their training camp, and they show all of the different things that go beyond the scenes of the team, the organization, the coaches, the players, and how the rookies are trying to earn their spot on the team. Even I took inspiration from content, YouTube content from UFC and boxing, and watching the training camps and the interviews and how they were training. And throughout summer 2017, I was like, maybe I should adopt their way of performing and training in a mental sense and even in an academic sense. So that's what I did camp fall 2017, where I did a complete self-independent study where I took the concept of UFC, boxing, and even football training, where I was looking at how they were preparing leading up to the big game or to the season or to the big fight. And what I took in particular from the UFC and boxing is, while they're preparing for the fight, they have sparring matches. Sparring matches with different boxers to see and test their strengths and weaknesses and adjust their game before the actual big fight. So I just started making these unique connections and reflecting back on my past 1L year, and I saw that I wasn't actively practicing my legal analysis. I was just doing the readings week to week without actively practicing and mastering the concepts, where I could have used the online study aids and the practice problems to study and make it like sparring matches. But for whatever reason, I wasn't doing that. So I didn't have that academic self-awareness, which I'm going to share with you more about. I didn't have that awareness that I was off course. I was just going week by week, month by month, thinking that it was just all good until I got to the big match, until I got to the exams, and boom, I got exposed. So I took this concept, fall 2017, where I put myself back into law school, like everything, where I was still working during the day as a campus mailman, working from 8 to 5, and then I would go home or go to the main Georgia State University library and reread my cases and outlines and putting myself just like I was in the semester. And that's what I figured out, that, I wasn't actively practicing. Then I found out, okay, once I implemented that, every 2 to 3 weeks of looking at it as a sparring match and testing myself on my legal analysis, that it was easy breezy. So that is what I've done from fall 2017 to spring 2018, and I even took exams and user practice exams on online study aids, and I did phenomenal. I wish I could have shown you how I did this process from fall 2017 to spring 2018, but I didn't figure out doing these videos and branding myself as a law student encourager until summer 2018, and trying to figure out how I was going to deliver these videos and do it. So I wish I would have shown you this. However, I still have the knowledge, approaches from within me that I want to share with you and give you a framework that you can use. And it's not about doing it my way. I want you to come up with your own creative way of seeing legal analysis and wherever you are inefficient in your own unique way, in your own learning style. Because that's what it's all about. It's not about being me, but there is no other resources out there for you to use in this situation. So I'm just one support system where I feel that this training camp performance system that I created can be something that can inspire you and help you to go back and sit down with your 1L year, your 1L work, and reworking everything to see, okay, all right, I was up there, but it's not that you're academically incapable, because we got into law school, so we're more than capable of this. It's just revamping every single thing or approach that we have from growing up. So I hope in this series you can follow along and take whatever you want to take from it and finding your way, your whys. And let's put ourselves in the best position to be back into law school. Let's dominate these 1L exams. Let's get our rematch. That's what it's all about. Enjoy the series. I got plenty more coming. Let's go!